This wasn't illegal. There's nothing illegal about paying hush money for an NDA. It's done
There's not.
all the time.
But when you're doing it to protect your campaign, it is. That's the difference.
No. What law are you citing, Dan?
Campaign finance laws. You're not allowed to give the...
You don't know what you're talking
about.
What are you talking? You're wrong.
Explain to me. Tell me what I'm getting wrong. Tell me what I'm getting wrong. When you're spending $130,000...
I'll explain.
Go ahead.
That's Megyn Kelly schooling News Nation host and cardboard cutout of a real human being, Dan Abrams, on just how crooked our justice system has become. Welcome to Nerk News. I'm Nerkish, and Megyn Kelly has been on a tear lately. I've personally been a little skeptical of her opinion since she's been canceled, but I've got to admit, she seems to understand that these legal cases have put us in a proverbial knife fight with Democrats that principled stances and strongly worded letters aren't going to get us out of. Here she is getting into a heated debate with an empty suit.
I mean, the past couple of days, Dan, I've been talking to Garagos, Dershowitz, Mike Davis, Dave Ehrenberg. These are guys on all sides of the political aisle, not just lefties or righties, who still are confused about exactly what it was Trump was charged with. So the judge was complicit, and it was not a valid claim, not from the start.
But
it
again,
certainly wasn't Trump's fault.
You're separating out almost the moral from the legal. I mean, Cuomo was making a moral point, I think, to some degree, which is that there's wrongdoing here, right? There was definitely wrongdoing. Whether it should have been a crime is a separate... What's the wrongdoing? What's the wrongdoing? All right, number one, it's paying $130,000 to a porn star to keep her quiet. That's to try to protect your campaign. Can we at least agree that's wrong?
That's not illegal. It's not illegal.
I didn't say it was... No, I just said moral versus legal.
How is it wrong? Are we talking moral?
I made it clear. I'm making it clear. For a minute, I'm talking about morality versus legality, right? There's no doubt that he engaged in...
All right, I'll tell... Here's my response to that, and I said this on my show the other day. I don't know what kind of weird marriage these two have. Same as I didn't know what kind of weird marriage Bill and Hillary Clinton had. So I don't know what their covenant is in terms of what he's allowed to do on the outside of his marriage.
But again, I don't mind the sex.
It would be a serious problem.
But I'm not talking about the sex. I'm talking about the $130,000 to keep her quiet to protect his campaign.
Immoral? There's nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing.
Really? Okay.
You know, you've got to love the way he brings morality into a legal case, which I've seen a lot of people do, by the way. And once Kelly points out the possibility of a consensual agreement between Trump and Melania, Abbott defaults to hush money being paid to a porn star being the moral issue, which just goes to show you that he's grasping at straws. Even he doesn't seem to know what Trump did.
Look, again,
if somebody runs for office, they just lose the right to have any privacy. They just have to let us see all of their dirty laundry from the moment they declare forward, or somehow they've done something morally wrong or legally wrong.
When you're doing it to protect the campaign and you are spending money on it, then now I'm going to switch back to the legal. You are now crossing the line into legal problems. Right?
You aren't. No, absolutely not right. Incorrect at every level. I get it, because you're saying that there are limits to the campaign contributions somebody can make, and this has exceeded them, and then they hit it. I understand. That's his theory. However, this has been wrong from the start.
Yeah.
It does not amount to a campaign contribution if it is the kind of payment that could ever be made outside of the campaign context.
That's not the standard. The standard is substantiality. It's not. It's substantiality.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You're wrong.
Okay.
No, it's not.
I guess we're going to have to agree.
There's been Supreme Court precedent on this. Talk to Brad Smith, who was the FEC commissioner.
The standard is substantiality.
Kelly is absolutely correct here, and I know her and Trump have had some tension in the past, but at least she's intellectually honest enough to admit what's actually going on. You know, you don't have to like Trump, but if you can't see what they've been doing to him for what it actually is, you're intellectually captured. The jury in this case was essentially led to a guilty verdict by a judge and a prosecutor working in concert to fulfill Alvin Bragg's campaign promise to get Trump, and that should concern everyone, regardless of your political affiliation. But let me know what you think. How do you feel about Megyn Kelly and her defense of Trump? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. That stuff really does help us out. Until then, this has been Nerk News. Thanks for watching. Bye!